Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I have for you my sheet mask empties for January 2019 and adding a little something new to the mix. I am doing beer and sheet mask empties tonight. So tonight I will be enjoying an IPA from Two Brothers called Wobble. I have never tried this beer, so we will be sipping this while we do our empties. That's good. I love IPA beers. My husband also, he is a brewer of beers, so I get to taste all different kinds of IPAs that he makes here at home. So right here I have my handy dandy notebook that I will be recording how many masks I used for the month, total of masks, whether that be sheet masks, eye masks, lip masks. I think that's it. Then I will break it down and list my totals for sheet masks, lip masks, and eye masks separately. And I'm just going to keep track for the whole year of 2019 just to see what I go through because I am kind of curious. So before I get started on sharing my empties, I wanted to just show you guys these adorable hand creams that I picked up at, yes, the Dollar Tree. So this is in the shape of a pear, and that's why I bought it. They were sealed up just like this one. And this is really nice. I only just started using it yesterday, but comes pretty well filled up, and it does smell like delicious pear. The lemon one I have not opened yet, but I am sure it is going to smell like lemon. It is not sticky. It goes on very nicely, and this is the season of incredibly dry skin, so for $1 I figured why not. I don't really know the brand, but this was like an impulse item. I went into the Dollar Tree I needed to pick up some cards to have on hand and to get a couple little things for my boys for Valentine's Day. So that is the hand cream. They had orange, I think like apple, they had lime, a whole bunch of different hand creams. So go check that out. Okay, so let us get started here. Not organized as usual, but that's okay. You guys still like to watch, right? All right. So in no particular order, these are the sheet masks that I went through for the month of January. The first one is a green tea mask, which was very nice and hydrating. Enjoyed that. I don't really remember it having a super strong scent. I used a Foodaholic pomegranate mask. This was very, very nice. Really, really hydrating. It had a light fragrance to it. It felt really great on my skin. I used a bubble tea mask from Annie's Way, which is an oil balancing and soothing mask. This was in green tea as well. And this did have a scent. It kind of reminded me of, I know this is going to sound weird, but of like a matcha tea. So this was really good. So with the bubble tea masks, you put them on like you would a regular sheet mask, and they do bubble like up on, you feel that like tingling sensation, and then you take it off, and some of them you rinse and other ones you pat on. This one I'm not totally sure. Let me just take a quick look because I don't remember. Green tea. Leave on for 10 to 20 minutes. Remove mask and massage remaining essence into skin. Okay, so this you do not rinse off. This was really good and smelled good and made my skin feel very, very clean afterwards. I never know how to pronounce this, But this is a hyaluronic acid sheet mask for moisture. And this is, I think it's Coriana. Again, really, really great for anti-aging. Enjoyed that one very much. This one was fun. This was from Halika Halika. And this was a Baby Pet Magic Sheet Mask, anti-wrinkle. And it's, you see pugs on there. And when you put the mask on, it is actually a pug sheet mask. So that was a lot of fun to do. And that was great for anti-aging. I've been trying to use more like milk masks. I just feel like they're great for like brightening your skin. So I used a strawberry milk. And this is by, who is this? Apui, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. This did smell like strawberries, and this felt really good. I have like a little refrigerator in my master bathroom. It's like just a small, it's pink. And I read a lot of reviews on like having like a beauty refrigerator. I know it sounds very over the top, but it's great to put like my vitamin C's in and also my sheet masks because I like them to feel cold a lot of times. And I keep all of my sheet masks upstairs. So like I used to put them in my downstairs refrigerator, but I was finding that I wasn't reaching for them because I have to go back downstairs and I do all of my skincare upstairs. So I don't even know why I'm saying that, but that felt like super good cold. I used from No HJ a Milky Glow nourishing mask. This was really nice too. I love the packaging. It like has that like iridescent kind of. And you'll see a lot of my masks are like wrinkled and stuff because I squeeze all of the extra essence that I could possibly get out of them. I used a Incelia Intracell, and this is good for nourishing. It is an excellent mask with rich nutrients, caviar extract. So great for moisture and repairing, escargot and caviar. That felt great. I used a, was this a 2-step or a 3-step? And I think I'm missing a part of it. But this was by Daysal, and this was a probiotics 3-step total solution. And I am missing part of it, but that's okay. It had, for step 1, it was a probiotic toning pad. So you just like swipe the toning pad after you've cleansed and cleansed your face, use that. And then you go in with the sheet mask, leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes. And then you follow it up. It was like a cream lotion that you put on afterwards and just kind of rub all of that in. That felt really good. And I had never tried that brand before. I used a Luminous Dewy Skin Mask by Tatcha, and this came in a subscription box. This was really good, but these masks retail for like, I think $12 or something ridiculous. So I have one more of it. It's not something that I would repurchase. Yeah, did it feel good on my skin? It felt good, but I have had so many other masks that felt good on my skin, if not better than that one. And for the price, I would never, ever pay that for a sheet mask unless it took like 20 years off of my skin. That's just a little too rich for my blood. Okay, moving right along. I used a Spa Life Deep Cleansing Natural Extract Fresh Lime. This was a Christmas gift from a coworker, which I believe this was purchased at like Walmart or Target. This felt good and it had a nice strong scent of lime. My skin definitely felt cleansed after using that. Not sure I would pick it up again. Just not really my taste when it comes to sheet masks. I used an Aqua Intracell Sleeping Mask by No NJ, which I love this brand. I've talked about it many times before. This felt fantastic on my skin. Woke up in the morning, my skin was so hydrated and moisturized and felt super, super silky smooth. So I did enjoy that. I used a age-defying collagen mask by Skin Recovery, and it says that there is, oh, it's by Pure Derm. It says that it has real pulp in it, and it shows the different fruits. Again, just left my skin feeling really, really hydrated and really moisturized. From, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's the Yeon. This was a milk mask. And it just says it infuses the skin with nutrients for smooth nutrition. Sometimes the way that they word things. But I have found that the milk masks, I know it seems a little weird to put like milk type of masks on your skin, but it really seems to be like smoothing out like rough spots and just really leaving my skin super, super hydrated to the point that I could actually skip using a moisturizer in the morning when I use masks that have milk in them. Okay, this was a cool one. This was by, I think it's Natural Pacific. And this was a metallic sheet mask. It says Glossy Aqua Mask. This was super cool. And I was like really curious if it was actually going to be silver. So I saved it so that I could show you guys. And it's a little busted. Let me see if I can get it to actually, it's a little busted up and I probably ripped it taking it off, but that is what it looks like. So it really was like metallic. That was very nice. I enjoyed that. All of these I've enjoyed unless I say otherwise. This is another one by No HJ, which again, I mean, this is just like really like a favorite brand of mine. This was a Milky Glow Nourishing Mask, and that is what it did. It truly nourished the skin. What did that other No HJ? Is that the same one? It is. Okay, so I used two of the same this month, and they were good. I do enjoy those. I used a snail essence, and this is like snail secretion. I'm trying to see, it smooths and firms skin texture for brightening as well. Super cute, right? I mean, I don't think of snails as cute, but that was a great sheet mask. I used this 3-step Americano mask, which is like a coffee mask. So step 1 is right up here. It was like a pad that you use in your T-zone area. And did you use, is that step 2 or did I use? Yeah, step 2 was this like honey essence that you put on after. So right here. And then while that stuff is still on your skin, like you don't wash this stuff off, these 2 steps off, and then you put on this Americano mask, and it was really nice. It didn't have like a coffee scent or anything like that. I used a mask from Sephora, which was their Leche face mask, which is good for moisturizing and brightening, which at 46, my skin can definitely use all the brightening it can get. I use this brightening black pearl mask for a shining effect. This I'm kind of wishing I had used in the morning before going to work, because I think it would have really like upped the results of it. But again, it just felt really good. That's all that I'm really looking for when I use sheet masks. I like to feel like a difference in my skin texture. I like for it to look like really glowing and hydrated after I take that sheet mask off. And it's just something so nice to like do for yourself. This is by Emprani. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This was a Super Aqua Blue Water Sheet Mask. And it just says for all skin types. That one was super nice. Okay, this was a complete and total standout for the month, and it's so bizarre when I tell you guys. So this is by Soe. This can be purchased at Walmart. It is a revitalizing rose petal sheet mask. Okay. It's for anti-aging and nourishment. I had to go into Walmart for, what was I in there for? I think shampoo for my kids or like body wash for my kids. So I was just basically running in. Of course, I did a little lap around the wax melts. They had nothing new in for spring. Went over to Health and Beauty, picked up the stuff for the boys that I needed. Needed to grab some Epsom salts and passed by this like end cap that had the sheet masks, you know, probably like 15 different kinds. I don't know. And they were 2 for $5. I'm not a huge fan of like rose scent, but something told me to get this. And oh my God, I am so glad that I did because it was one of my most favorite ones for January. This sheet mask was so freaking amazing. It actually, on the sheet mask, had actual like rose petals, like pieces of rose petal on it. It wasn't an overpowering scent of rose. Oh, it was so beautiful. And I seriously could feel my skin like soaking up the essence that was on the sheet mask. It was so great. I went into work the next day talking about how wonderful it was. And of course, the girls that I work with were like, okay, so get us one. So again, Walmart, $2.50 for this sheet mask. Totally worth it. It was so good. Okay, just a few more. Well, more than a few more to go through. So this is by Simply When, and this was called Snow Song, and it was an to illuminate dull looking skin. So it kind of gives you that little like brightening boost. This was like really, really nice, very lightly scented, but very pretty. Felt really, really, really nice on my skin. I almost want to say it had like a slight, like very light, like grapefruit, like citrus scent. This is from Mijin. This was a Pearl Essence mask. And it had witch hazel in it. So that helps to like soothe sensitive skin. Hyaluronic acid. So just like all really like great things for like anti-aging or like problematic skin. Loved that. I used this one and I really don't want to talk about it because I had difficulties with it. This was by JM Solutions. It was a water luminous like amino mask. I had problems with this, and it could be like, it's probably my fault. So it had the sheet mask up here, and then it had essence down here, which as you can see, I did not get it all out. So the idea is to like fold this up and like squeeze it so that it releases the essence up here into the mask, and then you apply it. And honestly, it was more of a pain in the ass than anything else in using that. It just, I don't know. After I used it, I didn't even feel like I had used a sheet mask, even though there was enough essence on it to say I used one, but it just didn't feel like anything great. This one, on the other hand, was the same kinds of mask, but worked completely different. This was GD11. This was a Raising Power Mask, and that's what that looked like. So again, same thing. Sheet mask up here, essence down here, and all of the essence did come out. This mask felt really, really like cooling and nice on my skin. So that was a good one. That one I would definitely like seek out again. Okay, then some kind of like funky-ish masks that I used. I know that you guys saw this one in my boutique like best of boxes for, this is like the ones that they like released in December. You could get a Mask Maven and a beauty box. Beauty box. I think this came in like the sheet mask one. I'm not sure. But this is by Eureka, and this was a charcoal modeling gel mask pack. So if you look down here at the bottom, this is what comes, and they were like in packets. So I saved the packets to show you guys. So this was the modeling gel mask, and then this was like the powder. Okay, so you added these into here, into this little tray, and then you stirred it all around, and then you use this to apply this on to your mask. It felt so weird when I put this on. It was super, super like cooling. And then it was kind of satisfying to like peel it off. But it took forever for it to dry enough for me to peel this off. So this would not be a repurchase for me. Although I am very glad that I tried it. Because it was something different. It's just not something that I would use again. Okay, a couple eye masks, because I'm trying to get better about using eye masks. I like to keep these cold, and I like to use them in the morning, like while I'm getting ready for work. So this was by Patchology, and this felt really good. I just love that. I never feel like my eyes feel tired in the morning, but when I put these on, the coolness that I feel and like soothingness, I feel like it definitely does something. So these were rejuvenating eye gels. These were really good. I think that they're pricey. I got them like in the mail in a beauty subscription or something. So probably would not repurchase them, only because I am obsessed with these. These are these Crystal Collagen Gold Powder Gel Masks. I think these are both them. Yeah. So these I order on Amazon. And seriously, if you just like punch in gold powder eye masks, you'll find them. And you get like a substantial amount for a very low price point. And again, keep them refrigerated, put them on. I usually like will drink a cup of coffee while they're on and then take them off, and my eyes definitely feel so much better, and they feel moisturized. And if you're going to put makeup on, I feel like your foundation stuff doesn't sink in to all of your little bad areas if you use that first, because it kind of helps like plump it up, I want to say. And then I use these black eye masks, which are comparable to that, but again, these are probably pricier. This came in, I think, in a FabFitFun, so I got like multiple packs of those. So that is everything that I used for the month of January. I am just going to pause this for a minute so I can count up